Hello everybody, Shark37 here, and welcome back to another video. We're here with some rigs of rods. It's been a while since I've had the last video. I don't know how long ago that was. Some time ago. But as you all know, I'm not running Cardinal as a company anymore. That's been retired. I still have people asking me about, well, when's Cardinal coming back to the channel? It may come around here and there if I do any more work to it, but as you can see behind me here, or behind Bob, I guess, RORSD 140 is now the thing, and as we phase through the wall, but yeah, this is the fleet. I've been posting some pictures about this stuff in the Discord, so if you're not in there already, be sure to join the Trucker Gaming Discord link below. We all hang out in there, and it's a good time. I really need to actually seriously overhaul that Discord though. It needs some serious work done to it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm here making this video instead of doing that. So anyways, this is the highly requested fleet tour because y'all constantly ask me about that. Every time I post pictures, like, hey, when are you doing more of a video with the stuff? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And then I brought up the idea of a fleet tour when I was posting more pictures this past week, and y'all overwhelmingly said we want it. So here it is. As you can see, I moved some things around. We got a couple holes in the fleet here. I originally said, I never said this publicly, but I told myself that I wasn't gonna do a fleet tour or any sort of other video with these until we have all 13 of the core buses in the fleet, and we do now. So here's the video. As you can see, there are a couple holes here. We'll get to those. We'll work down the line here. We'll start with one, which is actually over here. And we're just going to dive right into these. 8 and 11 are out on... they're out over by the high school on a trip. So we'll go see those over at the high school. But we'll start over here with one, which is a 2024 Bluebird Vision. As you can see here, it's got the new roof cap. It's got the Cummins B 6.7. You can see it's got a 16 magnet on it. That's 16 is set to be Dallas's bus in the future when it does come in. It's been ordered. So until then, he's on one, and it's honestly, y'all know what specs I like, but I don't mind this honestly. I don't mind these specs. It's got two stop signs. You got the classic Nate spec on here, the aluminum rims. The new roof cap, as I already said, LEDs all over the place. We got an air horn, Angel Tracks cameras, crossing gate, chrome brackets on this one. It's got a yellow grill, or yellow grill outline, I guess. They don't really make this grill in different colors, at least that I've seen. The new grill, the mesh. I've only seen it, the honeycomb. I've only seen that in black, but the yellow outline, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and step on here. You see the classic Bunyan stuff on here. We get all our buses from Bunyan Bus Sales and Service over in Waterville. And for those who don't know, here at District 140, we are based in Rockton. This is actually my big project of a Rockton revamp, which is been slowly getting done over the course of time. There's still so much work to be done on this map, so much more to go, but it's been a blast, and it's coming together. But yeah, so here's the inside of one. Got the gray seats. He has overhauled this interior. He's done all the work to our buses, and he's done fantastic work, I think. So coming through, we got a little child check button there. But yeah, this is the inside of one, and we'll do a quick little crank up of everything here. So we'll go ahead and get that going here. As you can see, we got the new switches over here. All of the, I forget when they did this, 22 plus, I want to say, or was it 24 plus? Oh, whatever they did. I'm sure someone will correct me. The new Bluebird switches, we have those in here. We're going to crank her up now for you, though. And yeah, this is one. This is Dallas's bus in general. Got the air horn working there. But so yeah, that's one. I'm not gonna move it or anything because I have to do all the child check and all that jazz. But yeah, that's one. So we'll go ahead and step on off of here. I was gonna try to keep a consistent flow here. So we're gonna try to do that. I also forgot to mention one just replaced our old Bluebird 3800. I believe it was a 96 Bluebird 3800. I already know Nate's gonna correct me on that. That is what one just replaced, just fairly recently, actually. So moving on down the line, we got bus 2 over here. A 2020 Bluebird Vision also has the Cummins B 6.7 liter. We've had this thing for quite a while now. It's one of the good ones in the fleet. I gotta say, I actually used to drive this thing when I wanted to spice things up, take a Vision. So it was my bus for a while. Also, these Visions have rear view cameras, the LEDs. This one's got a stop board. I think one had a stop board. I forgot to mention that if it did. We got the maroon seats. I've been quickly told correctly. I've been told otherwise. They are not red, they are maroon. So we have maroon seats in here. Classic Bluebird Vision. I love the look of this thing on the inside. I love these seats. These, you don't see these very often. I love that. We'll do a quick little crank up in here as well. Our radio. Crank her on up. And yeah, this is bus 2. Got the older switches there. The newer dash. Yeah, that's 2 for you. Alright, moving on here. I need to fix... I hate that ROR in the newest version... well, actually not the newest. I'm in 22.04, but in the newer versions, the mouse just kind of wanders around your computer now. I hate that. Because it really gets annoying sometimes. But moving on. We have 3, which is a 2021 Bluebird Vision. It's got the... I forget the liters, but it's got the Triton in it. The V10. I forget what liter it is, but it's got the gas engine in it. There's a Ford gas motor. Not the Godzilla. This is pre-Godzilla. I believe this thing has LEDs everywhere except for those on the hood there. We'll go ahead and crank her up as well. We got blue seats in here. I believe 4 next door here also has blue seats. So we'll crank this one up as well. And there we go. Like I said, it's got the Triton. Pretty solid. I actually really enjoy driving this thing. So yeah, there's that. Alrighty, that was 3. Moving on to 4, a 2022 Vision. As you can see, this one has had some of the newer updates to the Vision, but not all of them. As you can see, one is only new roof cap. This one, though, does have the new hood, the removal of the relay door, and also has not the new roof cap, but like the new-ish kind of like warning light things they did for a little bit. This one's got aluminum rims, LEDs. This one has the Godzilla, the Ford Godzilla motor. And this one's a blast. This one also has got the stop board. And this is Nate's bus currently, as of recording this. Got the all blue seats. This bus has recently, well, not recently, but when it came in, it replaced our old Ford, which was a 97 Bluebird TC2000. That thing was a blast. So he's got the new switches as well. Oh yeah, this is the Godzilla. Probably doesn't sound too different from the Triton, to be honest, but it's it does sound different when you're driving it, and feels a little different. It's just not that different right now at idle. But yeah, this is 4. Moving on, we got good old trusty 5 here. This is a 2010 C2. You can see it's got some mirror bracket and reinforcements for the hood because for those who don't know, C2s as they age, especially the older ones, the mirrors tend to break off of the hood here. So that's what those are for, to try to prevent that. We got the chrome grille, just the grille. Got some warning light covers. This thing's got a lot of incandescent lighting all the way around. It's got my favorite stop sign. Move on around here to the back. Got replaced LEDs for the taillights. But again, it's got incandescence basically everywhere else. No stop board on this one. This thing just recently came in. It's kind of backwards. It does have the Mercedes-Benz OM926 as well. This thing replaced a 17 Bluebird Vision that we just weren't using anymore. And we wanted more variety in the fleet, so that is where 5 came in. This, for long-time viewers that have seen Cardinal, this bus may look kind of familiar, spec-wise. You do see the Thomas bin. Did not come with that. We bought an extra one and slapped it in here. But yeah, this is 5, and of course I'll crank it up. Again, it may look familiar, or may sound familiar, may feel familiar. Got the Mercedes, like I said. There's a peek at our switches. All of our buses have cameras, as you saw on the outside, and on the inside, there's some cameras right there. I forget the brand of these cameras. I know the outside are Angel Tracks. I forget these ones. REI, I want to say. But there's a little button right here we could press, and the cameras would save to that. Yeah, that is bus 5. It's currently my bus. I'm not sure how much longer I'm keeping it. There's a lot of upturn happening around here. A lot of change going on recently, so might take something else. But that's 5 for you. Hop on out of it here, and we're gonna move right on over to 6. As you can see, we're kind of in the Thomases of the fleet right now. So here is 6, a 2022 Thomas C2. It's got the chrome package, black hood, aluminum wheels, LEDs, no visors. Got the new antenna. This one has the fender flares. E5 over here doesn't. This one's got the fender flares. 6 has the Cummins B67. It does have the 360 camera system as well. It's got the stop board right there. All that jazz. Hop on in here. A quick little walkthrough. And we'll go crank around up here. There you go. Yeah, it's got the Cummins B. See the mirrors shifted over. I forget when they did that, but it's a bit different, that's for sure. Overall, nice bus. I like it. People may recognize where this thing was inspired from. But yeah, it's bus 6. Sponge drives it right now. Alright, stepping on out of 6 here. Moving on to 7, the newest addition to our fleet. It is a 2024 Thomas C2. It just came in. I believe, yeah, the number 7's been vacant for a little while, so it really hasn't replaced much. I mean, I remember one of the 7s was a Crown FS back in the day, but yeah, no, we got a black package up here, but it's got the chrome brackets. We got huge fog lights. Look amazing on this. It does have the first light sign. I believe that's what it is. So that's cool. We'll go around. I'll show you guys that. Got an air horn. The newer C2 stuff's got two stop signs, and as you may notice, there's the diesel door over here, and that is because this bus is a handicap. One of 2 handicap buses in the fleet. We'll get to the other one here in a moment. We'll go ahead and hop in here. crank her up, and I will show you guys. I'll hop out and I'll show you that first light sign. This thing's got blue seats in here, and you know, just enough wheelchair spaces if we need it. Overall, very solid. This thing also has air conditioning. So you can see right here. You may have seen the rooftop, it on the roof above us here for the air conditioning. But yeah, this does have AC. So it is a handicap bus. However, some other buses may be getting AC as well. But yeah, this one, you can see the AC controls over here. Let me go ahead and flip the lights on so we all can take a look at the first light sign. Alright, hopping on outside the bus here. Now you can see LED lights, LED headlights. You can see that school bus sign is lit up now. This thing also has a 360 system. There you go, you can see a lot easier on this side. That school bus sign is lit up. I think it looks great. We wanted to try it, and like how it came out. And all of these buses, I forgot to mention, all of these buses have rear end plugs, as you can see right. That's what that little door is. So we can just back them up and then, you know, take their cord, plug them on in, keep the glow plugs warm. Bus can start. So yeah, that's 7. And probably jump footage since 8 and 11 are at the high school. We'll probably jump over and take a look at those. Or at least take a look at 8 and then maybe jump back down. Try to keep this orderly for you guys, you know. But let's go see what 8 looks like. Alrighty, so yeah, 8 and 11 are here at the high school. We'll cut these in so that you know, everything's uniform in number order. But yeah, here is 8 and 11. I'll show them off while they're parked here. Starting off with 8 though here. It's got the MaxxForce DT. It's a 2010 ICCE single turbo. Well, strong runner of the fleet. This thing was previously numbered 6, if I got that right. This thing had a wacky number history, but it's currently 8, and I think it's gonna stay 8 probably until we're done with it. But she may look old, and she is, but strong runner, honestly. 13 years, and this thing's still going strong here in 2023. Strong runner of the fleet, honestly. Despite how it sounds sometimes. It may not sound like a strong runner sometimes, but it is. I'll crank it up so you can hear this thing run for yourself. Let it cycle through, do its thing. There we go. We'll crank her on up. And hear it for yourself. That was a weird air purge. It kind of purged right when I started it. But anyways, I don't know why. Why was air building up? Anyways, here's 8. MaxxForce GT. Again, I think it's a strong runner of the fleet. Let me know what you think. Does it sound like a strong runner to you? I think it is. One of my favorite spares, I think. But we'll go back, show 11. But we'll head back to the yard first and show you 9 and 10 before we get to that. Alrighty, back here at the yard. Here is bus 9, a 2005 ICCE. It has the DT466E, one of the oldies in the fleet. This bus is also a somewhat recent addition to the fleet, despite being this old. And it's kind of funny because the old 9 was also an 05 CE, but that thing, it had a VT and then got gas swapped, and then I think it got swapped again back to a VT. I don't remember the specifics of that. Maybe Nate could shed some light on that in the comments. But new 9 here, new old 9, I guess, is a DT466. Other one was a VT365. But here's the inside. Got gray seats. Does not have the acoustic ceiling. Walk back here. Walk on back up. Go ahead and crank this thing up. Honestly, this probably has some of my favorite sounds of the fleet. It just sounds so crisp. And yeah, there's bus 9. Like I said, it's got such a crisp sounding motor. It sounds amazing. I love this thing. Perhaps this will be one of the ones to take on a drive one of these days. But yeah, that's bus 9 for you. Moving on over here, we got bus 10, a 2018 ICC. This was one of mine buses for a while. It was originally mine when we first got it, and then I jumped over to 2 for a little while. Then I came back to 10, and now I'm on 5. We all move around a lot around here. So, there's that. Currently Chase's bus. Yeah, this thing's got the Cummins B67 as well. And it's basic. It's a Bunyan stock unit, that's for sure. It is definitely a Bunyan stock unit. He has pretty good looking stock units, I think. It's got all LED as well. Hop on in the driver's seat. Crank her up for you. And yeah, there's bus 10. One of my favorites. Strong runner of the fleet. Really strong runner. Honestly, arguably, this might be my favorite in the fleet. But, yeah, that's 10 for you. Alrighty, and here is bus 11. 11? 11. There's an E there. Also, there's a helicopter passing by outside, so hopefully my mic isn't picking up too much of that. Get out of here, helicopter. Anyway, 2004 ICCE. This is a first gen. It's got the DT466E. You see, it's got the air horn. It's got our usual specs on it, but it's basic. But I think it's tried and true, man. I think this thing's solid. I would make the argument that this is everyone's favorite spare. I would argue it is. It does have LED taillights back here, and then it's got an incandescence up there. But overall, a solid bus. We'll hop on in here and crank her up to show you why he's everyone's favorite spare. But overall, it's just a solid bus. I mean, a classic oldie. You know what I mean? So we'll hop in here, crank her on up. There it is, and here we go. And there it is. This thing also has an air horn. I'm not going to blare it too much because we're at the school, but got a nice air horn to it. And yeah, that is bus 11 for you. This thing's purging as well already. Good to know these things are full of air. I mean, they just ran over here to the school, so I hope they're full of air. But that does it for 8 and 11 up here at the high school. We're going to go ahead and head back to the yard, finish up this fleet tour with 12 and 13 for you. Alrighty, back here at the bus yard, we got 2 more for you. We got 12 and 13. These are both 2023 ICCEs, recent additions to the fleet. And they both have the Cummins B67. As you can see, they're similarly spec'd, but also kind of different. 12 here is our other handicap bus. The idea behind 12 was to be a trip bus. So, of course, she's got the strong run and 260 Cummins in her. She's got this. This is the other one that has the first light sign. Trying it out, experiment. Got fancy chrome rims and chrome brackets, chrome hood, chrome everything. It's our trip bus. We got to show everyone up. Being a trip bus, it's got underfloor, which is why underfloor is on this thing. It's I think it's the only bus currently that has underfloor. Not sure if anything else will get underfloor. I feel like maybe another bus or two. But none of the other ones currently have it. This thing also, both of these have the 360 camera system. And as you can see here, 12 is the other handicap, like I said. Got the door here. It does have diesel on the side, though, which I found interesting. But let's hop on in here. It's got brown seats. I believe it's the only bus in the fleet to have brown seats. This is the other bus that has air conditioning. This actually got installed after we had the bus for a while. You see the interior REI cameras. Yeah, this thing's decked out, man. Like, this is the bus you want if you're taking it on a trip. That is for sure. You can see the AC control right there. We'll go ahead and fire her up. See, she's got the new radio they're putting in these things. And does have the Bendix, I guess, what is it, like the warning, like automatic braking system, warning system, something like that. You can see there it's on the dashboard. But yeah, that's 12. Oh, both of these also have air horns. Love that about these things. All right, let's go see 13. Alrighty, last but not least, we have Bus 13. Like I said when I introduced them both here, also a 2023 CE with a Cummins B67. It's got all LEDs. So you can see it's a bit different than 12, but that's what makes it awesome. Another one of my favorites in the fleet here. This is currently Sam's bus. These buses also have a neat feature here. Let's go ahead and take a peek under. These buses, along with some of the other ones in the fleet, have spotlights here to help you see at night when you're reversing the bus. So, yeah, you can see over there, 12's got it as well, and a couple other buses in the fleet have it. It's a very nice touch. Yeah, like I said, this is Sam's bus. He drives it right now, full time. It's got gray seats. Do a quick little walkthrough here. An awesome bus. And like 12, this thing also has the Bendix system. They're sister buses despite being a little different. So. And like 12, this thing does have an air horn, if you saw that on the walkthrough. Yeah, that's bus 13. Go ahead and crank her on, or, shut it down here. Alrighty, and that was all 13 of our core buses in the fleet here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As you can see, there's a couple empty spots here. You see 14, 15, 16, and 17. I'll do an updated fleet tour video when those come in, but that won't be for a little while. There's some complicated logistics behind that, but they won't be here for a while. But we do have the Core 13, so I hope you guys enjoyed this fleet tour. I'm going to go ahead and head back in and probably go home. I'm done here. I'm at this yard enough as it is, but hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys want to see for more content, ROR-wise. I know I've been kind of putting ROR to the wayside. I haven't been posting as much about it, but it's just because there's been so much work going into it, and I don't want to show stuff that's really unfinished. I mean, I've shown a little bit of this map, but it's largely unfinished, and I didn't really want to show any of that yet. So you guys will see more things in due time, though, and let me know what you guys want to see. I might do some more cinematic videos, maybe a route video here or there. But let me know what y'all want to see, and that's gonna do it for me. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this fleet tour. As always, y'all stay safe and have a good one out there, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care.